lights are on, in the Magic Kingdom, magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in Disney Insomniacs Late Night Hangout and Fun. Welcome in. I got a great guest tonight. We're going to play some Two Truths and a Lie. Let's talk about it here. First, we got a couple announcements tonight that we're going to talk about in the community section. We got a change in Sunday's show for the Triple C's. I'm looking forward to that, so it's going to be a fun change. We'll talk about that. We'll do a quick chat about Hall of Fame. A lot of good stuff going on with that. The meetup is really rocking. I've got so many people reaching out to me saying that they're coming to the meetup. I can't wait for that. So we got a lot of good stuff to talk about there. And I think we're going to have a great time with our guest tonight. If you don't know my guest, Katie's been part of our community for quite some bit. I've probably seen her in many the chats out there. Great supporter of many channels. She's also been a huge supporter of the Night of Hope, which is a great thing. She's also supported several other channels in our community with different events and things that she does. We're going to talk all about that. She's got a great backstory with some fun stuff. The Two Truths and a Lie is fantastic. Fantastic tonight. We may even get a stump tonight, so I think that'll be cool. So I'm excited. And we do. Katie gets all the bonus points, so she's looking to sweep you guys. So we'll see what happens. Let's say hello to the chat, then we'll get Katie in here and get rocking. And you guys are jumping all over the chat tonight. Thank you. Nanny Pooh Bear, hello. Mike Beachman, good to see you, friend. Mark F, hello. Fred O'Malley. Lamont's Gray, good to see you. Debbie F Cook is in house. Debbie Vernfeld is in house. Good to see you. Miss Sebastian Crab is here. Hello. Phil Collins and Spaceship Ears. Hello, friends. Good to see you. Welcome in here. Dropping down. Fred O'Malley, or Freedom Alley, as he likes to be called, is in the house. Mark F. Hello, sir. Joe Watchbrick. Great to see you, Joe. Welcome in. Catching Joe for dinner. Kimberly Cole. Welcome in. Katie had nothing but good things to say about you. She was telling me all the hidden things about Katie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Kimberly. She wasn't doing that. But welcome in. Thanks for coming over, supporting. Jump down. It's jumping on me. Stop jumping. Go Minnie. Hello. Susan Silva. Hello. Neil is here. That's also an announcement. So if anybody wanted to go and hide for a little bit. Hello, Neil. Good to see you. Rudy having fun. We're going to talk about Rudy a little later on in the show. Good to see you. Go Mini is in the house. Hello, Roberta. Good to see you. Miss K Wilby. K, we mailed your picture off today. She said it will be there by Friday or Saturday. I can't forget. Amber told me when she came home, but be on the lookout for your picture. It is en route. Daniel Barry is here. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Lamont Gray, Mr. Thibodeau. Hello, Lamont, Mr. Thibodeau. Jewelry picks. Hello. Mark Langenkamp and Grandma Grover are in the house. Hello. Miss Stacy Rogers is here. Hello, Stacy. Glad to see you here. Skipping. Keith Winter. Hello, Keith. Looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow, sir. Good to see you. You. Oh, God, I got to do this right. I didn't prepare my voice. Yoo-hoo. Welcome in there. That's better than Doug. So I think that's better than Doug. Ghost Toast. Hey, Jason. Welcome in. Jonathan Chong. Hello. Welcome in. All Allie Star Baby. Hello. My favorite Annie Katie. She's the best. Katie's smiling right now backstage. So I can see her right now. She said, I'm sure she's going to. That's nice of you to come in and support. I love that. That's awesome. Families should support. It's the holiday season. Debbie Thunert. Hello. Welcome in. I'd have my family come in, but they're all asleep right now. Disney with Matthew. Hello, Disney with Matthew. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you here. Gabe Phillips. Hey, Kate is my aunt. Hello, Gabe Phillips. Welcome in. Katie's got all her family coming in. This is great. ARC Adventures. Hello. We just locked up ARC Adventures to be a guest on this very show in just a couple weeks. We're excited about that. Andy will be coming in with his lovely wife and talking with us. That's going to be great. Kay Willoughby just did 5 memberships. Thank you, Kay, for blessing Preston and myself and the family and the channel. Martin Trammell, the Tomorrowland Traveler, the Sure Nuts, Nan from Ohio, and Blake the Hopper, all blessed by Kay. Kay is a super supporter of our channel. Love you to death. Thank you, Kay. Nemad is in the house. We're going to talk about Nemad in just a minute, actually. Just a minute here. All right, I think I'm caught up. If I missed you, I promise. Dave's Disney Dreams. Hello, I'll get you when we get in. I want to hit a couple quick things that we do to start our show here on Tuesday night. And when we come back in just a second, Katie's coming in. We're going to talk with her. It's going to be a great night getting to know the one and only Katie Phillips. So why not start? Let's talk about what she does.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDivitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Hey, Art by Nemad, everybody. It's our amazing artist in our community that has a huge heart and is so generous with his paintings, dropping them off and taking care of so much support for our charity. He is one of 2 key supporters for our charity this coming year, with art provided for raising funds for our June and our February, our June, and our August segments. We have another artist, and she's in house with us tonight. We're going to talk to her about this as well. We're so proud. Nemad's art was so well received last year. This is a couple of his examples of his pieces. Stunning artist. Go over on Instagram. We're going to drop his link in there right now. Go over on Instagram, give him a follow, and keep up with everything Nemad's doing. Absolutely love his artistry work.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
All right. All these links are right in the chat, guys. All those great people support our channel. You can take a look and support them. We would love that. I saw that Kendra came in. I also saw someone else came in that I wanted to say hello to. I know Kendrick was one of them. Hello, Kendrick. Good to see you. Oh, Monorail Molly. Insomniacs Assemble. That is the way we start our show all the time. Couldn't do it without that. I always look forward to seeing Insomniacs Assemble in there because that's kind of where this started. Tonight, our guest is an amazing supporter of our community. She's a very talented artist in her own right. Monorail Molly and I have asked her to be part of one of our special projects on the show, which we were so happy that she accepted. She's a great supporter of many in the community, and it's my honor to bring her on with us tonight. Hello, Katie. Welcome in.
Hello. Good to be with you.
I love to see your family coming out to support you. I thought that's awesome.
Well, I am their favorite aunt, so
Well,
they
it is
kinda
close. It's close to Christmas too, so they don't want to miss out on that. Like, wait, hey, I was there and supported you. Got to raise up those gifts.
do.
Well, I'm glad you're here tonight. We're going to talk a lot with you tonight about everything that goes on with you, I guess, with Two Truths and a Lie, because there's so many great things in there that we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to surprise them with a little something a little later that they don't usually expect. I'll talk about that when we get to Two Truths and a Lie. We're also going to talk with Katie tonight about her artwork too, along with her friendship bracelets, which I hear there's some special ones going to Doug because he is a big friendship bracelet. Oh yeah,
They're in your box. They're on their way.
They're in my box. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get. Oh, nice. It'll be great. Well, we're excited. So we'll talk about that when we get to over there. So how about just for anybody that might be meeting you for the first time, just a general introduction to say hello. Try not to give anything away in Two Truths, but just a general, simple introduction to you, and then we're going to get to know you through the show.
Oh, so I learned about you live streamers a few years ago when I started caring for my father, and it's opened up a whole wonderful Disney world that I thoroughly enjoy, and getting to know the creators themselves with my bracelets, and it's just a super community and happy to be part of it.
Love it. Love it. Well, we're glad you're a part of it. Welcome into the Curtis family. Chris just came in. Hey, buddy. Welcome in. If anybody's new tonight, what I ask you is a couple things. If you're having a good time, when we share out Katie's link for her Etsy and you like what she's doing, give her a follow over there. Keep up with her with what she's going with her Etsy stuff. We appreciate that. If you're brand new to our channel, hit that subscribe. We are only, 17 subs? No, 27 subs. 27 subs from 45,000 on the channel. So that's pretty cool. All right, Katie, let's go. I can't. And by the way, everybody, you don't want to miss her art later. There's one of them that is just, my God, spectacular. And there's so many great. It's chalk art. It's regular art. Wait till you see everything. You want to be here for the balance of the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, there will be a special big bonus at the end of the show. We're getting close to the end of the contest. We're in November, so it's time to put some of those big bonuses up there on the board and let them pay out for all you guys that are playing the game. So we're gonna have some fun. Let's jump over to our community section. I, of course, goes down. Here's our community logo. I'm proud just because it's the first logo I've ever made where I did something with it. Well, that's first. All I did was I talked to my phone and said, "Hey, AI, make this," and it did. So I guess, Katie, that counts, right? If you yell to AI, okay, good. All right, I'm going to try to say this right. Merrick Cavender says hello.
Yep.
I'm Katie's favorite niece. Did I say the name right?
You did.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Merrick. Thank you for being here tonight. What 1 million points for Dr. Evil? Oh my God, no. John, I don't want you keeping that many track of that many points. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Our guest this week was to be Brittany Laree. We found out late last night. I've got to remake a new thumbnail tomorrow. Katie, you've seen Triple C show. You've been over there a bunch. I think the ladies have been doing really good with that show.
Oh yeah, it's so fun.
I
I
like
really
what I like what they're doing. Like what they're doing. They're over 100 episodes. It's pretty impressive to think of that. There's a lot of major television shows that never make 100 episodes, and those ladies have crushed it out. Well, here is our announcement. Miss Brittany Laree, who is a cast member. We love our cast members. Brittany cannot make it. I literally just talked to her on text like 5 minutes ago, and she said, hey, she's very sorry, but she does want to do the show. She's asked me to please reschedule her. So we are going to put her probably in early 2026 because we are so locked up with guests right now. But what we've decided to do is the ladies and I are going to sit, and on Sunday we're going to talk holidays and holiday traditions. We're going to talk Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're going to talk what they do. We're going to talk about some of the Disney traditions that people like to do during the holidays, especially the ladies that'll be there with me on Sunday night. And we have announced that we have a special guest Triple C, I guess host would be the word. Joining us on Sunday for the first time will be the one, the only Dame Dystopia. So should be a fun night. Dame's got a lot of character there, Miss Katie. She keeps everything going.
yes.
She's a lot of fun. Traveling with Tinkerbell. Hello, great to see you. And Spencer, fam. Fred Flintstone says thank you. Jumbo friends, and early congrats on Pete 45K. Spencer fan, been a big supporter of our channel for quite some time. Love you guys. Appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you very much. So join us Sunday night at 6 o'clock. You'll see a new thumbnail up there tomorrow with, I don't know, a turkey or holiday or something going on with it that I'll put together, and we will do a holiday show on Sunday. Encourage everyone to be there. Now, I left this up there because, honestly, I didn't pull the other one into here. It's my own fault. So let me pull this real quick. That's my two truths. I know exactly where it is because I built the show tonight. I was so focused on, there's a lot of streamers live earlier tonight, and I was so focused on them that I forgot to do it. It's my fault. So our guest next week on Two Truths is going to be somebody who also is new to the community. And here he is right here. And Rudy is in the chat with us right now. So I'm going to pull this in here. Take 1 second to do it. I knew I was missing one thing when I was sitting there and started. It's my own fault. I started watching Survivor. I told Katie about that. I started watching Survivor and boom. All right, let's do this. There we go. Coming into the chat next week. Rudy, are you still in the chat, my man? We have a new creator who's been around for quite some time doing his own channel, but new to our community. And Rudy was in here earlier. Let's try to see if he's still in here right now. Going through. Rudy. I was going to put his channel and pin it real quick if I could up here, just so you know who we were going to talk to next week, and I can't find it. So I was trying to see. Rudy, if you're still in here, jump in the chat for me for a second. Rudy's going to be here next week. We're going to talk. He's from the California area. He's doing great Disney content, doing a lot of Disneyland content. And if he comes in the chat, I'm going to pin him up at the top. Next week, we're going to talk more later on a little bit about him, but I did want to highlight that we're going to have our guest next week. Are you familiar with Joel Payne? Besides maybe seeing him over here, Katie?
Oh, no, just from here.
Just from here. Okay. I'm obligated to say that I'm not saying it. Stacey Rogers is saying he's hot. She'll be in the chat doing that in a minute. If you don't do it, she has a fit, and I get text messages and emails and all kinds of stuff. I just think he's a great artist. Well, what he's doing is absolutely amazing. He is putting together his own. Let me get to him here. He's putting together his own. Yes, there he goes, Stacey. Thank you for letting us know. He's putting together his own short film, and I'll give everybody a little look at it right here. It's amazing.
Long before I would be known as the Santa Claus, there is a wondrous place. There is a magical fable about the first elf. It's a short film.
So Joel is putting this together at his own dime. It's amazing at what he's done. The graphics on that, Katie? Wow, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Mhm.
Unbelievable. Well, he's putting this together his own dime. He is pitching it to sell it to like Netflix or Prime or one of them. If you'd like to go over and check out more about it, Debbie dropped his Patreon in there. That's where he's running everything through. If you go over and you support by Patreon for a couple bucks, you'll definitely get your name in the credits as being supporter for having this movie put together, a short film. And he's going to pick one name from all of those and make them a character in the event, which would be kind of cool. That you could be a character in a movie, which would be something I've never been able to say. Also, I want to highlight real quick tonight, James Warda. James is the author of How Does Disney Do That? Disney absolutely loves James and loves this book. If you haven't read it yet, I would go get a copy of it. It's very inexpensive on Amazon as far as books go, very appropriately priced for everybody. It's all about how Disney does things and make it happen. And Disney came to him and sold him a concept idea of, can you do another book with how does Disney do that with affecting like people at home? What does it do for people at home, outside the parks and that type of thing? He's also, for this next book, interviewed Margaret Carey, who is the original Tinkerbell. He's interviewed Bob Gurr. But the cool thing is, Katie, he's doing a whole chapter on our community. It's going to be a whole chapter on the Pete McDavid Show community. And here's the cool thing, everybody. In case you missed this, there is still time. Not a lot of time because we finish it up at the end of the year. If you go over to howdoesdisneydothat.com and you submit your Disney story, Mark F. says, I am reading the book currently. Very interesting. There you go. There's a first-hand thing from Mark F. If you go over there, there's a place where you can submit your Disney story, and it gives you some information on it. But if you put on there, I'm with the Pete McDavid Show, they're gonna make sure that he gets your notes or your story into our chapter. So it's a great chance for, if you've ever wanted to be part of a published book in any way, shape, or form, you can do it over there with our good friend, and he's doing a great job. So it'd be kind of cool. All right, let's go down here and keep things moving. Clubhouse Crew, man, we had another great show on Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock Tuesday nights. We'll be expanding this in the future, but man, if you haven't seen it yet, take a shot to come over. We've got a good group of people. It is a hangout with a little bit of flair, as I say it, a hangout with a little bit of flair. We're not just talking Disney. We're not just talking Disney. Last week we talked, we talked donuts, we talked holiday sodas, we talked Tally the Elf, we talked half-naked llamas. I don't know. It's all kind of stuff that we were talking about. So if you haven't seen it, come on over Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock for the Clubhouse Crew Hangout Live. And again, we'll be expanding that in the future and looking forward to it. Today, birthdays. Let's get into it. Birthdays. We love doing birthdays here on the channel. Now, this week, Katie, we had an anomaly. We didn't have one this week, which was the first time in a while that we didn't have one that was provided to us. We had a couple that were found out, I think, after the fact, but I've already processed everything. So what I'm doing is I'm just recognizing all those who had a birthday last week just one more time. Mark F. was on the 8th. Frederick Gallagher was on the 9th. Joyce Sanudo was on the 9th. Hello, Robert Sprite. Welcome in. Lily's Life Dad Ken. He was on the 10th, so was Big Fat Panda. Danny Theme Park Casual was on the 11th. Steve Browning was on the 12th. And Dave Cantrell was on the 14th. So we'll let you know. You don't have to dance, by the way. You don't have to do the Doug dance. But we'll say happy birthday to everybody.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
And that our new segment now is called Bernfeld's Birthday Bash. It is brought to you by Debbie Bernfeld. Did you see her logo in Minnie's hand? Did you pick that up, Katie? Is that pretty cool?
Yes,
I love that. I love that. So happy birthday or re-birthday again to everybody. They are Bernfeld's Birthday Bash right here at the Pete McDavid Show. It's a Disney Community Celebration. If you haven't given us your birthday yet, please do. Drop us your month and date in there. We'll document it. Debbie's doing the documenting for us. Thank you, Debbie, for doing that, which is why she wanted to be a little bit more part of the show, and we welcome Debbie with open arms. Benjamin Elliott, welcome in, friend. Good to see you. So happy birthdays. Get us some more. We'll have some new ones starting on Sunday night. Disney YouTube series recognition. Did you get a chance to watch any of that by chance, Katie, last Saturday?
I did. Yeah.
what'd you think of the opening video? I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yes, very well produced.
Yes, very well. I really thought that Nick continued to carry the tradition of from previous into this one. I loved it. Same level of excellence. Same with Katie Wyrens, Katie Y, with the Doug's birthday hand. Yes, because Doug's sleeping somewhere, probably getting ready, packing, doing whatever he's doing. Katie did a great job with the button. I actually have one of the buttons here. I've been keeping it close to me. We'll be getting these out to the recipients come. It really. Oh gosh, I'm not even holding it well. Let's try it that way better. There we go. Great Disney Beginnings button that'll be getting out to all the recipients in December, and love that. And it's a great show, Hall of Fame show, and I think it's great, Katie, that we recognize people in our community just for being good quality people. Basically, is really what it comes down to, and making the community better. I think that's the best way to look at it. So,
Oh yeah.
good thing. All right. Um. Why do I have two of these? Hold on, I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's my reminder. Let me take the other one off. It's my reminder for myself. December 20th. It's a good thing I did that. December the 20th will be our Hall of Fame ceremony for the inductions. 24 inductions, 27 people in total. 24 inductions, 27 people in total. We've got an incredible list this time that will mirror the classes before them, where we sit there and look and say, my gosh, how was this person not already in? And then you say, wow, well, they are so deserving. And then you look behind it and say, wow, we got more behind it that really could have been in this class as well. So it's going to be a great show. We're putting the production together on that over the next 2 weeks, and that'll be on the 20th at 8 o'clock as we do. And I think hopefully by Friday night, I'm going to have a major announcement about something else going on with this. I'm hoping by Friday night to make the announcement. So tune into our news and merch show on Friday night, which, as a reminder, Friday night will be at 7 p.m. Friday night will be at 7 p.m. for news and merch. And Doug is out, Katie, because he's taken off and going to Disney, which is unfair. I haven't been there in forever, and Doug's going down there, and he
Like a
didn't invite
week?
any of us. What's that?
Like about a week.
No, it's been forever, and I can't remember how long it's been.
Uh,
But Doug's on his way to Disney, and Tina is working, and April is on a boat. She decided, I'm going to go on a cruise, which wasn't nice to her either. I mean, she didn't invite any of us. All 3 of us could have gone on that boat with her, and she didn't invite any of us. So, but she did invite Mr. Bouncing Journey, so I guess that's good. But she's going to be on a boat. So, sitting in with us on Friday night, I may be in trouble doing this. Sitting in with us is Walt from Mouse Talk, who is one of our regulars, will be there, which I love Walt. He always brings a flair. But sitting in for the first time together will be the leaders of the chain gang out there. It will be Jennifer Caruso and Regina Erie in-house together. So the last will probably be going, Jen, we're going to have a fun show on Friday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. The leaders of the crew will be here, as Regina Erie's going to jump in, and Jennifer Caruso. So should be a fun time. 7 o'clock till roughly about 9 on Friday night. Joining with us. Major announcement, I'm hoping. Oh, there'll definitely be an announcement. I just got to figure out which way it's going on Friday night. All right. Moderator class for everybody who wants to be a moderator. I've had a lot of people reaching out. I am looking for some new moderators on our channel that could help us out, that could be more a part of what we're doing, especially for sports. So if you're interested in learning how to be a moderator, strengthen your skills as a moderator. If you've taken this class already, come on back again. You might pick up something new. 7 o'clock on Saturday night. I'm doing it 7 o'clock Saturday night. I had a lot of West Coast people saying they wanted to attend. So I'm putting it a little bit later in the day here so that we can do that. So 7 o'clock, come on in. There's our friend Tyler, Daily Fast Pass. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Jonathan Chong in the house as well. I don't know if I got you, JC. I don't want to miss you. So come on in Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Have you taken this yet, Katie? Have you done that course yet?
no, I want to do that one.
Okay, cool. I really feel, we had 10 people that were listed as Imagineers who started this. And then I've had consistent support from both Doug and Molly on almost between the two of them. I think they've been on every one we've done. And I really believe it's helped. Hey, Balaban, I really believed it's helped a lot of people to sharpen their skills. I even learned some stuff on it. If you're a creator out there, like Daily Fast, Tyler's in here, and God, there's other creators in here. I know Jennifer Crusoe. I think I saw her at one point. But if you're a creator out there and doing your own channel, and you would like to send people over, all the information will be over on my community page, my post page. Welcome in, Living in Diz Watchers. Did Corey send people over? That's nice of him if he did. God bless him. All the information will be in my post section of the front page of my YouTube channel. That's where the easy link is. It's free to attend. I don't want anything for it. It's not about gaining subscribers. It's not about channel growth or any of that stuff. It is simply about helping others to become stronger as a moderator. And I'm telling you, if you take it, you'll pick something up and take it back. It's a great involved course, and I love that. Love that. Glad you're going to want to attend, Katie. That's awesome. So that'll be 7 o'clock on Saturday night. At 1:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, I'm going to do members only call. So if you're a member of the channel, whether you've been gifted it or you're doing it yourself, we welcome you to come over and sit in on the members only channel. I give you a little insight and things that are going on in my life and the channel that I maybe don't talk about over here. I get to learn a little bit more about you. The members get to talk with each other. We have had a great time every time we do it. I always have a ton of people that say, I want to come to the members thing. And every time I do it, they come back to me a week later and said, oh man, I forgot I missed it. So I'm reminding you again, November the 22nd, 1:30, we will be done by 3 o'clock. We will be done by 3 o'clock because Zippity Doo Doug will be streaming his brother's wedding. And I want all the friends who follow Zippity Doo Doug and of course Scallywag Steve that want to watch the wedding to be able to go and do it. Lawrence, hello, Park Bros. Welcome in, buddy. So that'll be this coming Saturday, 1:30 and 7 o'clock. That information will be up on our channel tomorrow. I'll have that up and all the information there for people to keep up on it. Magical Night of Hope. Katie's been a big supporter of Magical Night of Hope. We're going to talk about that when we get to your art back there because I want everybody to see what you've been doing. We are a huge supporter of this event. I attended. Many of the people that are part of our team over here attend it and go to it and support it. I can't stress. I put it up there right there with my own. That's how important it is to me. Corey and Steve and his team over there, they work exceptionally hard. It is a fantastic show. You can watch it live on December 13th at 6 o'clock in the evening on Corey Meets World's channel. If somebody wants to grab that link for Corey Meets World and drop it in, please do. Katie, I tell you what, I think the music and the show there is fantastic. What are your thoughts on that? I know you've probably seen it a couple times already.
I watched it live last year and thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, there's so much talent
Yes. Absolutely.
with
Well,
those
well said. Well said.
musicians.
Josh from Resort TV One is the saxophonist. Nate, Paige, Mr. Morrow will be there reading a Christmas story. Nanny Pooh Bear, we'll see you soon. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate you. Nate will be there reading a Christmas story. I'm not sure which one he's doing this year. I actually asked him the other day, and I got the whole chuckle. I don't know yet. So I was like, I tried to get it out of him. Yeehaw Bob, always there supporting. Major player with the Disney musical era, and he comes in and he's on stage when he does part of his own act all while he's there, but he also does the part of the show. Neil from Alyssa and Neil, who's in the chat right now, is there. Amazing trumpetist, played with so many big events and now doing this. And of course, Corey, God, can Corey sing? I was shocked how good of a singer he is.
You know, Steve can also sing, but he's never been debuted.
Steve can sing?
I've heard him sing behind the camera. He's got a great voice.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know anything about that. I've known Steve a lot of years, and I've asked him to sing a couple times. Like, no way. But okay. He should get out there and do that. If they want to raise, they're trying to raise 100,000. Everybody, Steve should get out and do that. That might help do it. People might throw it in. Now, just let me remind you real quick, everybody. The link is right there in the chat for this event. if you can't afford financially to support, that's okay. There are a lot of people out there that this time just can't. Okay, but you can do things that are free. You can share out that stream on your social medias. You never know if somebody else that's friends with you might be looking for a last minute charity at the end of the year to donate to help their tax situation. Great opportunity. You never know where you might share it out, and maybe somebody's business might hear about it and say, "Oh, well, our business likes to make a deduction, a tax deductible thing at the end of the year. Hey, we'll donate to that." And if it helps them get to six figures, man, that would be awesome, because all of it is going to help the kids down there. You know, when you're talking terminally ill kids, it's an important thing. And Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, you know, his son was down there and went through Give Kids and received all the love and magic of that place. And I can't say enough about it. So I heard something big about the auction tonight. There will only be one tin Adonis cookies. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Only one tin. So there you go. There you go. So it's going to be, and I'm glad Stacy brought that up. There is going to be a silent auction over there that will open up, I believe, the night of the event or close to it. And there is all kinds of stuff in there from people all throughout the community. And we'll talk about that, what Katie has done last year and what she's doing this year. You know what? I'm going to step and do that right now. I'm going to break stride. Katie,
Okay.
let's talk about it for a second. I can get over to this. Last year, you made some donations. Tell everybody about these.
So it was the Fab Five, and they were little canvases. There's 6 of them. And I happened to get to go to Disney and drop those. Steve came over to my hotel, picked them up. So I got to meet Steve for the first time. So,
Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice. So Katie painted these and donated them to the auction so that people could bid on it. They were bid on. And Neil says, I remember these. So do I. When I saw the pictures, as soon as I saw them, I remembered them. So this is a really, really cool thing. Are you doing that again this year? I believe I heard you say, right?
Artwork?
Yeah. Are you doing artwork? You doing something for the
Oh,
event?
that picture you were liking, that one and the Muppets. Those 2 are my donations.
Okay. That Muppets. Oh yeah, that one's awesome too. That was my number one. All right, you guys are going to have to wait to see this year's donation till a little bit later in the show. You want to stay for this? Trust me, you want to stay for this. So this is a great thing that Katie did. And again, there's so many other artists in the community that do that stuff. And Katie was also kind enough. I don't mind saying this now in here. I asked Katie. I said, "Would you be kind enough to support our event that we're doing for our military event?" And Katie said she would. So we were so excited to have Katie and Nemad on, 2 people from our community that we are saying those are our featured artists for our event here. And I thank you, Katie, for wanting to help us and help raise some money for the soldiers as well. I think it's amazing. So we'll talk about Katie's effort for this year when we show you something a little bit later on the show. You got to wait for it though, and it's spectacular. It's worth the wait. Meetup. I have a meetup coming up. In case you didn't know, we've only talked about it 6,663 times since we decided it. And there's our thumbs down guy. Did you just get here, thumbs down guy? Thumbs down guy just got here. You are so late. It's 11:23. I started at 10:45. Be on time, thumbs down guy. Sorry. I shouldn't be tardy. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, do it when we start. Maryland, the meetup, Maryland meetup is not in Maryland for the fall. We are doing a meetup down in Disney Springs. For those of you that are in the know, there's a lot of people that have reached out and said they're coming. Our one and only sponsor kind of thing for this is Katie. And we are so excited because Katie came and said, "Hey, I'd like to do something for your meetup," and threw out the idea. You want to tell everybody what you're doing, what you did?
Oh, we've got some friendship bracelets so you can join the others.
Yes, the others that have them. Katie's done them also for Diz Our Dream. She's did them for Steve, and I believe you did them for Chris as well. And
And
ours
Tanya.
and
Mhm.
Tanya. Tanya, I forgot about Tanya. God forbid I forget Tanya. You know, so I have to I have to be talking about how great the Steelers are for a month or something. Katie's made ours. They say the clubhouse crew on them. and they've already been mailed to me, and they're on their way here, and we will have them. So we're so gracious to Katie for wanting to support our event. It's going to be December the 13th. It is the same day as Night of Hope, so if you're going down for Night of Hope, it gives you something to do in the morning. A lot of people didn't want to go to parks last year during Night of Hope. I get it. It's a lot to spend, especially if you don't have an annual pass, to go spend $200 for a park day and only get half a day there. So we decided to do it over at Disney Springs. The location is behind the House of Blues down by Circus Olay, kind of where Walt did his meetup, kind of close to there. There are bathrooms that are really close down by the AMC theaters, so you can get to them. Parking in the orange garage is what I was told, or the flat lot down by Circus Olay would be your two best spots for parking. We will be there from 11 to 12:30, 1 o'clock. Going to give everybody plenty of time, all the VIPs. If you're coming over, we're giving you plenty of time to get out and get over to Night of Hope. I want everybody at Night of Hope on time and bidding on that silent auction to help them. So we're going to have some fun. And unfortunately, Katie can't make it this year, right? You're not down there in Disney at this point with everything that you have going on, but I'm sure you'll be on virtually with us on the stream. So that'll be a good thing. Excited about that. So we're looking forward to it. If you're going to be there in town, come on over, say hello. If you know of anybody who's going to be down in Disney in Orlando during that time of December the 13th, and they don't know about our meetup, tell them it's a wide open event. And there's going to be a lot of people there. Disney Supreme, great to see you. Welcome in. There's going to be a lot of people there if everybody shows up that's told me they're coming. We did that one. Katie, did you see that one we did in June when I was doing the charity thing? Did you see that one by chance? I all of a sudden I turned around and there was all of a sudden 45 people there, and it was like, oh my God, where did all these people come from? So I'm thinking, we could have a good shot at exceeding that by a great amount. So we're excited. All right, real quick before we go play Two Truths and a Lie, because 11:27, I want to highlight the channels this week. But I have one special thing. I love to help people in the community. My life is driven to do that, support our community. So I was notified by Miss Debbie F. Where's she at? She's still in here. Let me check, see if she's still in here. I think she was. Debbie, are you still in here? This is her channel. I know she was in here earlier. I was trying to see my thing's not working there. Debbie has a new channel. Debbie Loves Disney, Miss Debbie Clark. And she just started this. She has one video on there. Literally 14 subscribers. Now, I usually don't do it this low. But, however, there's exceptions to everything that you do, I believe. And in our community, when we can support friends of ours and people that are in this community, it's a great thing to do. And Debbie is in our chats all the time supporting and helping. So I just wanted to throw her channel out there. Again, I probably will re-hit it when it gets closer up near that couple hundred mark and bring her back in as we do with all the new channels. But I wanted to at least do that out there. And if you know how good it is to support those who are in the community, I was trying to see her link right here because I know she was in here earlier, but I don't have it right there to pin it. Oh, there, Debbie. Where did Debbie Bernfeld just put it there? Thank you, Debbie Bernfeld. Let me pin it up there. I will do that for the duration of the stream. There's her channel if you want to go check it out. She's a great supporter of this community, and I like to do that. This past week on Sunday, we supported 5 different channels. And if you'd like to go check them out, I encourage you to do so. We talked about them in depth on Sunday. We recover them again today. We'll acknowledge them again on Friday, just so that they get 3 appearances on our channel. Adventures with Hannah and Michael was one of the channels we did. They've got 1.58K on their channel. ARC Adventures, Andy was in here a little bit earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. We featured ARC Adventures with 3.78. I'm working with Andy right now. He's going to be a guest on our channel in December. I think it's December the 17th, right after the meetup. Right after the meetup, he's going to be a guest on our channel. He and his wife. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to that. So you could check out about ARC Adventures. Robert A. Savito, Disney drummer dad. Great. He's into music. He's good dad, into Disney, does some good stuff. Last 2 we featured were Claire's Adventures. Claire, we are also working on getting on the show. She had 269 when we do it. Oh, You and Angie are both there. Well, there they are. ARC Adventures in the house. I did see you email me back, and I will follow back up with you, Andy, on that. Claire's Adventures going to be a guest on our show at some point coming up. We're working on getting that locked up. And same with the Phillips Life. We were working with them to get them to be a guest. They were at 683. We did want to remind everybody that, again, I'm not asking anybody to just go and subscribe to any of these channels and walk away. If you're going to subscribe, make it be because you opened it up, you checked out their channel, they have some interesting stuff, and you say, hey, I'm going to give them a follow and I'm going to keep up. Because if you just go and subscribe and then you never go back, you're just kind of like a MIA soldier. We don't know where you're at. So make sure you do that up over there. So Katie, are you ready to do a little bit of Two Truths and a Lie?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. It's Paul Engel sponsored, everybody. Two Truths and a Lie.
I've got three stories, a twist inside. Two are true, one's a lie. Can you decide? Listen closely, pay attention keen. Guess the truth and win a prize. I mean, two truths and a lie. It's a game of fun. Can you spot the fake before the time is done? Think it through, use your mind. Guess the right one, you'll be.
I love that music. Two Truths and a Lie, brought to you by Paul Engel, everybody. Good dude and a good friend. He swears he's going to have new videos coming out. He was live with us on Tuesday. Katie and I were talking backstage. Mickey's birthday was Tuesday. Turned 97. Looks pretty good for 97.
Right.
Seems to be improving with age, I think. So that, and it just so happened it was perfect to have Paul in on Tuesday, because Tuesday, Mickey's birthday, Mickey Mouse is Paul Engel's Hall of Fame character as well.
Oh.
So he really hit the jackpot with the character thing there, getting Mickey Mouse, getting the boss. So here's the update on points. This is where we stand. We have everything tabulated in there now. Keith Winter is top of the mountain right now, followed by Lamont Gray, Grandma Grover, Debbie Bernfeld, Gloria Thibodeau down at 5, then Alyssa Neal, Kendrick, Debbie Thunert, Mark F., Jill Watchbrick, and real close, I mean right on the money, Fred O'Malley, Stacey Rogers, Mike Beachman, all aboard with Blake, Jewelry Picks, Oodalali Lane, Jonathan Chong, right on down the line. That whole first column, you still got some chances to get up there into that top 10. Tonight's points, because Katie is so generous with supporting our community and doing the friendship bracelets for us. Well, we're going to make it a point crazy tonight, or point Festivus. No, not. I guess I shouldn't say Festivus, because then I have to tell all you people what my griefs are with you, and I don't want to do that. You familiar with Festivus, Katie?
I am not.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm showing my age. Hello, Blake. Welcome in. Seinfeld, the show, which was a great show. The seasonal episode for Seinfeld, one of them, was called Festivus, and it's where George's father, George Costanza's father, the Festivus for the rest of us, right, Jonathan Chuck? He comes in, he says that his holiday tradition is that he worships a pole. He puts up a pole instead of a tree, and that he's going to wrestle his son, and it's not, Festivus isn't over until his son can pin the father. And during Festivus, instead of telling everybody how great you are, you pull everybody up on call and you tell them exactly what grievances you got with them, and you just let it out. So we're not going to do that here. We're not going to have a Festivus, but we will have a celebration tonight. So let's go 30 points for the first 4 answers tonight. We'll go 60 for the 5th. And here's where the surprise comes. Katie actually gave me a little bit more information than most, which was very nice of her. I usually have to fight to get it. So there's going to be a 6th question tonight, a special bonus 6th question at the very end, worth 75 points. If you go 6 for 6 tonight, we will double the 75. It's a points palooza tonight. Celebration, here. So hopefully John's got that down. 30s across the board, 60s for number 5, 75 for number 6, 6 for 6, you get 75 bonus. That's out there. And you never know if I do something crazy at the end. So this is a lot of points tonight. I want to give some of the people that are in that chance, like Rudy Having Fun, who will be next week's guest, by the way, just so you know. Rudy Having Fun. Whoops, wrong one. There's Katie. Rudy Having Fun will be our guest next week. So I was hoping Rudy was still in here because I was going to pin it up. But it gives people like Rudy Having Fun and Go Mini and all these people a chance to get back in it. So for your top 15 players, I would say defend your mountain tonight. Defend your mountain tonight. And Katie automatically gets 60 points just for doing the show tonight. She gets to match the thing just for doing the show. And if she stumps everybody, if there's a stump, she gets another bonus 75 top prize. So she's got a chance to make 135 or more. If she stumps you on 2 or 3, she could get a bunch of points. So we're gonna have some fun. All right, let me just go over real quick how we're gonna do this. We are going to read. I got to pull up here. I should have had that up too. I knew there was something I didn't do. Pull up the Gmail real quick. We're going to ask our moderators when we're ready to please put into the chat stop signs. That'll be the key for me to ask my guests to read the question. Okay. Now the question is laid out in a statement form. There will be 3 statements for every segment. 3 statements for every segment. 2 of the statements will be true. 1 of the statements will be false. You are looking for the number that is false. You are only going to put the number in there. Do not go putting words in. You put words in, it'll be deleted. You're going to be knocked out. Okay. Number 1, number 2, or number 3, the lie. Want to reinstitute, you're looking for the false, incorrect statement. Yes, please make sure that your button's red. Make sure that you're live. That's why I do this towards the middle here, so you give a chance to update and make sure you're fresh and live. Okay. After we do it, and we get the actual answer of what is the lie from Katie, I will go through and I will call out those who are getting points. And I will also go back and talk with Katie about those 3 statements. So we're going to learn a lot about our guests tonight. In between segment 4 and 5, we're going to talk about Katie's Etsy shop. We're going to talk about her artwork and things that she has going and some ways that you can keep up with her. And hopefully by the end of the night, you will know a lot more about this community supporter. She's a creator because she's creating content over on Etsy. She is a follower of many channels, a supporter of a bunch of channels, and I'm hoping we'll see her as a moderator at some point here in our community after she takes her thing. If that's something that Katie would like to do, I'd love to see her at that. Do that as well. Can the family members answer? Yeah, you can answer. You can answer as long as your aunt has not sent you the answers. If you don't know it, you can't go to your mom or dad. That's the answer. You can't do that. So, okay. Don't go calling. Don't text your aunt, all that stuff. So, all right. I think we're ready. I think I've got everything. Let me find the crazy music that, I put up this music just to irritate Walt. And the first time we did it, and now I want to do it all the time. So here we go. Here's our music. Try to get your nerves going. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we are ready to play 2 Truths and a Lie with Miss Katie Phillips. Katie, segment 1. Let's get some stop signs up. Stop signs up. I know Katie better than my dad. Merrick, you don't say that out there. Good Lord. What happens if your dad is watching? He might be ninja watching. So let's go ahead. Segment 1, would you read the 3 statements, please?
Yes. My dad was a park ranger in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom worked at the Playboy Gentlemen's Club.
Okay.
My sister auditioned to be a backup dancer for Pink.
Ooh, okay. So your dad worked as a park ranger in Yellowstone National. That's cool if that's true. Number 2, your mom worked at the Playboy Gentlemen's Club. That's even more cool if it's true. And your sister auditioned for a backup dancer for Pink. Pink is a hot commodity. All right, you got till the music's over. 1, 2, or 3, which is the lie? I love Jeopardy. The best parts of Jeopardy are Saturday Night Live when they do the fake Jeopardy. Those are great. All right, a lot of people putting answers in, 2s and 3s. 2s and 3s. Got a 1. little bit of everything in here. All right. Let's finish it up and get those stop signs up. See who's getting some big points tonight. Big points tonight. All right. There comes our stop signs. All right. There we go. Both of them in. All right, Miss Katie. Which one is the lie?
Number 3, my sister auditioned to be a backup dancer for Pink.
All right. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm really excited to talk about the Playboy Club. Here we go. Number 3. Kay Willoughby's getting the points. Susan Silva's getting the points. Balabon's getting the points. Monorail Molly's getting the points. Jonathan Chong, Ali Star Baby's getting the points. And that is it. Wow. Not a lot. Not a lot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, everybody. Did your sister ever backup dance for anybody? No?
No.
Not even for you, like you were doing Star Search or your thing or something like that? No? Okay.
No.
All right. No dancing for that. Okay, let's talk. Let's go park ranger first. Tell me about your dad.
So my dad was a professor at Brigham Young University, and in the summers he would take, it was before me, but he would take my brothers and he would go be a park ranger in Yellowstone.
That's cool. That's cool. And,
Yeah.
and a professor at BYU. That's a big school. Very
Yeah.
cool. Out there in Utah. Lovely Utah. Utah's a beautiful area. That's
It
pretty
is.
cool. That's pretty cool. Gabe Phillips, I cannot allow the points in there. You came in too late. Came in too late after the stop sign. You got to get it done while the music's in. Okay, I got to ask about this one. Only because for scientific purposes only for the show. Your mom worked at the Playboy Gentlemen's Club?
Yes, I was adopted and
Okay.
recently found my biological family. But I
Okay.
had been told that she did work for Playboy, and when I met my family, it's true, she did.
That's
She worked.
very cool. Very
She
cool.
sat on the piano and sang and walked around with the cigarettes, tray, and
Right.
she did the whole
That's
thing there
awesome.
in Beverly Hills. Yep.
That's awesome. I love that. That's very cool. That's, I mean, yeah, Hugh Hefner had a couple things at the end of his life that came out that weren't overly that great. But overall, in the big picture, the whole Playboy thing was a huge part of the history of, our lifetimes and everything with what he did and all that. And it's just, that's kind of cool. So, all right. I would love to have gone to a party there. Cause like every time you went to the mansion, there was celebrities everywhere. I would have been going crazy trying to talk to celebrities, So let me. All right, let's do segment number 2. Let's get some stop signs up. We're gonna learn some more about our guests tonight. This one's gonna be good. I think this is gonna be really good one here. Stop signs up. I'm not reading that comment, Monorail Molly. She's not lying. That's the problem. She knows too
Really
much. Yes, she's telling the truth. She knows too much. That's the challenge.
interesting.
Yeah, that's that she knows too much. Okay. Segment 2. We got stop signs up. If you would, Katie, please read the 3 statements.
I learned to snow ski at the Sundance Resort in Utah. I
Okay.
was the head cheerleader at Provo High School.
Okay.
And I have snowboarded in every ski resort in the Salt Lake City area.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I learned to snow ski at the Sundance Resort in Utah, number 1. Number 2, I was the head cheerleader at Provo High School, number 2. Number 3, I have snowboarded in every ski resort in the Salt Lake City area. 1, 2, or 3, you got till the music ends. Welcome in, Kennedy. Good to see you in. Got some 3s going in there early. Don't wait. If you don't get it in, you're going to be out. Get it in or answer it now. Goofy Mania. Hello. Great to see you. Some more 2s, some more 3s. Susan Silva with a 1. Yeah. Got some 2s, got some 3s going in. All right. Waiting for everybody to get it in. All right, get the stop signs up if you would. Stop signs up if you would. There's one with Jonathan. All right. All right. What is the lie in segment 2?
That's kind of depressing. I was the head cheerleader at Preble High School.
What was kind of depressing?
Well, I did try out for cheerleader.
Okay, that I was like, oh, what did I do? Okay, so number 2 is the lie. Let's see who gets it. Balaban's getting the points. Kay Wilby's getting the points. All aboard with Blake. Allie Star Baby's getting it. Ghost Host is getting it. Tina Robertson. Hello, Tina Robertson. Welcome in. Jonathan Chong is getting it. Alyssa and Neil. Jason Thibodeau. Stacy Rogers. Gloria Thibodeau. Jill Watchbrick. Kendrick. Debbie Thunert. Fred O'Malley. Mark F. Lamont Gray. Keith Winter. Mike Beachman and Monterey Molly all get that vote right there. Congratulations on that. Again, if you're coming in new, hit that sub. We're only 28 away from 45,000 followers. Okay, so you did try out, but you were not the head cheerleader. Did you make it?
No, I made it past the judges. I just didn't make it past the student body vote.
Okay, that's interesting. You know what our cheerleaders had to do to
What?
show up.
That's it, huh?
Our high school never had enough. No, and they had some really weird looking cheerleaders. We were yeah, it was rough. It was rough. So okay, all right, and let's talk about snow. And so you learned how to ski at Sundance Resort. That's a huge resort in Utah.
Robert Redford's Sundance Resort, yes. So in
Nice.
fifth grade, they took us up on Thursdays and we learned how to ski. And it was, if you grew up in Utah, skiing, snowboarding is just like walking here. You got to
Yeah.
know how to do it all.
Okay, interesting. Did you ever see Robert Redford there?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God! Now I'm jealous. I would have loved. I loved my favorite movie from him is not. Everybody says Sundance and that one, and it's not. For me, it's The Natural. That's a baseball
Oh, yeah,
movie, of course.
of course.
Absolutely love The Natural. One of my favorite movies. So okay, very cool. And then you snowboarded How many ski resorts are there out there? How many areas are there out there?
I think there's 4 in
Okay,
the Salt Lake area.
nice. Now, what would you say your level of skiing is?
I mean, I haven't done it in a while because I had a lot of knee surgeries, but I went with a friend just a couple of years ago and picked it right back up. So I can get down the hill
Okay.
without falling.
I always worried about breaking a leg, but I guess I don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Benny, welcome in, Andrew. Good to see you. Okay, some good points given out there already. Got a couple people I think that are already in line for the 6 for 6. So I miss being able to ski. Was a great memory growing up. Allie says, very cool, very cool. Okay, let's go to segment 3. Segment 3, if we could. Moderators, could I get the stop signs up? Yes, Gabe, you need to get your answers in during the music, or it won't be counted. Katie's sister-in-law broke her leg skiing. Oh boy, not good. See, it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah.
At least mine could be reconstructed. I'm kind of like I'm not the $6 million man. I'm like the $25 man. But
There you go.
something like that. All right, something like that. So, all right, let's go segment 3. If you could, this one might get some people. This is a good one. I'm curious myself on the answers on this one. Segment 3, would you read the 3 statements, please?
I lived in Ankara, Turkey. I grew up in Anaheim, California. I spent 3 months traveling through the Middle East.
Oh, okay. Number 1, I lived in Ankara, Turkey. Number 2, I grew up in Anaheim, California. Number 3, I spent 3 months traveling through the Middle East. This is an interesting mix. Kimberly says, Katie taught me how to snowboard. Awesome. You got to the music ends. Get your answers in. Got some 1s going up there already. See what everybody's going to drop in. Kennedy's throwing in a 2. 1s and 2s. We got a 3. Oh, your connection is bad. I'm sorry, Gabe. We want you in the game, buddy. 1s, 2s, and 3s. Get your answers in. Get your answers in. All right. Stop signs are coming up. There they go. All right. Katie, which one out of these 3 statements is the lie?
Number 2, I grew up in Anaheim, California.
Number 2 is the lie. Okay. Susan Silva gets it. Allie Star Baby gets it. Stacy Rogers, Debbie Bernfeld, Trace Traveling with Tinkerbell, Joe Watchbrook, Alyssa Neal, Jason Thibodeau, Debbie Thunert, Ghost Host, Fred O'Malley, Kendrick, Jewelry Picks, Gloria got it. Keith Winter got it. And that would be it. Okay, so I'm interested in this now. Tell me this. So did you ever live in California at all? No?
I
Nope.
was born there, but adopted at birth. So my parents drove down from Utah, got me. I think it took 3 days before they could take me from California and drive back to Utah. And I grew up here.
You grew up there. I love it. Okay, beautiful area. All right, tell me, you lived in Ankara, Turkey. Who the heck lives in Turkey? And good Lord, what's going on there?
So my dad took many sabbaticals from BYU, and one of them, I think twice, he went to Ankara and taught there at the university. I was just 5 when they took me, and he taught, I think it was 2 semesters there.
Very cool. Okay. Do you remember much about Turkey being that young at all?
I remember I had little friends in the apartment we lived in, and I would go down and play at their apartment, but they didn't speak any English, and I didn't speak any Turkish, and I really wanted to go home, and I couldn't. The mom didn't understand me, so when a delivery person came, I ran out the door and ran back to our apartment.
Okay. Very
That's
cool.
my most vivid memory.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I like that. And then segment number 3 is that you spent 3 months traveling through the Middle East.
So
Tell me about that.
my dad was also a tour director, and he took the students on a semester abroad. And we actually started in Israel and then Turkey, Greece, and we went on to Rome. But so he was teaching all along
Okay.
for 3
Very
years,
cool. Very
all
cool.
that time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I love it. I love it. All right. Before we do segment 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to make one little adjustment. I love that Allie loves her aunt and knows her very well. But it seems like to me, from watching the answers lately, there was a lot of people just sitting waiting for Allie to answer and going to put in her answer. So
Ah,
there's a lot of points available, and we want to keep the integrity of the game. So, Allie, what I'm going to do is, so that you can still be a part of this, is when the stop signs are done, Allie, I'm going to ask you to put your answer in. Okay, and we'll see if you can match up to your aunt. But that way, you're not putting it in and affecting what I think what may happen. There were some people sitting waiting for it. So that's what we're going to do on this one. Allie, thank you for your help. And I love the fact that she knows her aunt very well. But I think everybody's waiting for her to answer because they know that you know you, and we want to play the game and keep it. So Allie says that's totally fair. So that's where we're going to have a special. Allie's our special guest in the chat tonight with that.
yes.
All right, so segment 4 here, segment 4. So let's read the 3 statements and see if we can pick which one's a lie. 30 points up for grabs. Stop signs are already ready to go. Katie, go ahead.
For 9 years, I worked putting people to sleep at a sleep disorder center.
Okay.
I am a licensed massage therapist and worked 24 years with plastic surgeons.
Oh, okay.
And number 3, I taught sports massage at the Utah College of Massage Therapy in Arizona.
Okay. For number 1, for 9 years, I worked putting people to sleep at a sleep disorder center. Number 2, I'm a licensed massage therapist and for working for 24 years with plastic surgeons. Number 3, I taught sports massage at the Utah Massage Therapy School in Arizona. 1, 2, or 3. Put your answers in now. You got till the music ends. All right, we got some 3s going in. We got a 1. Got some 3s. Got a good mix here. 3s and 1s. 3s and 1s. 3s and 1s. Okay, good mix. Everybody believes that you work with plastic surgeons. There's not one person that put a 2 in there. Let's finish it up. We'll get the stop signs in. Not one person put a 2. Nobody believes you did that. So Okay. Or everybody believes you did that, I guess is the way to say it. Curtis family trying to screw things up. I love you. Okay, stop signs are up. All right. Allie, what is your answer? What is your answer? Let's see if Allie puts it in. See what Allie gets. Give her a second. All right, she's putting in number 3. I will allow Allie, Gabe, and the Curtis family in there. I will allow all 3 for this time. All right, what is the lie? Is Allie right? Does she know you?
Allie's right.
Allie is right. Okay, we're going to talk about this in just a minute. It's another great topic here. Getting the points on this one, Disney Supreme, Kennedy Wolfolk, Kay Wilby. Kay's having a great night. Trink, you're traveling with Tinkerbell, Monorail Molly, Mike Beachman, All Aboard with Blake, doing it again. Jason Thibodeau, nice. Fred O'Malley, Freedom Alley is his name. Jonathan Chong, Goofy Mania, Jewelry Picks, Grandma Grover, Debbie Thunert, Alyssa Neal on it, Mark F., Kendrick, Stacy Rogers, Gloria Thibodeau, Debbie Bernfeld, Lamont Gray, and Gabe and Allie will give them the points as well. That's pretty good. So, okay, very cool. So, did you ever work at a sports massage place in Utah at all?
I went to the Utah College of Massage Therapy, and I did teach sports massage at the school here in Utah.
Not in Arizona. That's the key. Okay. I like the
Mhm.
trickery. Okay. Tell me about this. You worked for 9 years putting people to sleep in a sleep disorder center?
Yeah, I did. Working back in the day when sleep apnea was
Yes.
not as well known as it is now.
Okay.
And yeah, I put all the electrodes on the patient, put them to bed, and ran the whole test, maybe put CPAP on them. And I also came back the next day and read the sleep study and wrote the reports, and
Very
I
cool.
enjoyed it a lot.
I have a question.
Mhm.
For my fundraiser this year, could I have you put Neil to sleep and make him dance like a chicken? Could we do that?
We could try it. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I'd love to do that. How great would that be? Let's put Neil out and we can make him talk like a chicken. Oh, it'll be great. Neil, you're in. You just don't know it yet. That would be awesome. And then you're a licensed massage therapist working for so many years with plastic surgeons. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was taught a special technique by one of my instructors how to work with the patients post-op where they develop a lot of scar tissue.
Okay.
So we go in and break up the scar tissue and let my client walk out with smoother, better results. And it was very rewarding to work with those people and those physicians,
I love
surgeons.
that. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Neil says cluck, cluck, cluck. Mark says I should do it to Doug. It would be easier. We could do it to Doug. We could do it to both of them. Boy, that would raise some money. Very Balaban, I love that you're here and part of what we're doing. But my friend, please do not put things into my chat directing anyone in the channel. You are not a moderator, my friend. Only moderators do that. And you're giving incorrect information. It makes it twice a no-no. So please do me a favor, respect my direction. Glad you're here, want you a part of it, but need to do it the right way. All right, that was segment 4. We've got 2 more segments tonight because there's bonus segments, but I want to go over and talk with my guests here because we got some good stuff to talk about. So, Katie, let's first, if we could, let's talk about what you're doing with your Etsy shop over there. I got to jump back over to where I just was because I walked out of there. Talk to everybody a little bit about your Etsy shop and what you're doing over there, what everybody will find.
So I just have a very extensive line of Disney themed bracelets, characters, different parks, the cruise, different ships, just Disney adults, and I can custom make anything. People really like to buy them in a grouping of 5 or 6 and wear them as a stack. Yeah, and then each of the people that I've made bracelets for their streams, I now carry their bracelets in my store. So, and
There you go.
I recently added, Ghost Host was my most recent person
Oh,
added.
nice. Jason, he's good people.
Yes.
Yeah, he and his
And
wife are very good people.
Jennifer Caruso and Jeff just go at it
But
about their bracelets, getting them out there to people.
well, Ghost Host has one problem. Do you know what it is?
What's his problem?
He hasn't come down to the Maryland meetup yet.
Ah,
He lives in Pennsylvania and he hasn't come down to the Maryland meetup. We're gonna fix that one of these, hopefully maybe this year. But he's doing some music and stuff on his channel. He's a great guy, lovely husband and wife. Check out Ghost Host. You can get him over there. And then of course Jennifer Crusoe, who loves the bracelets. I love all the bracelets. I wear them on my hands. I put them on my head. I make Nick wear them in the tub. It's great. There you go. So that's she's not here, so I can get away with that.
right.
The key that I want to throw out there or want to highlight from what Katie said, guys, is she can do custom bracelets. So she can, if you reach out to her, she can make whatever you want on it, whatever color thing you want, and everything. And these bracelets are the hottest thing going around. I see so many people wearing them. There was a huge thing, somebody put it on Facebook or something that showed Stamos when he was over in the park. Had John Stamos had like 4 different ones on that he was wearing. So they're the hot thing that's out there, and Katie can make them. And I am blessed that Katie supports us and offered to support us and is a part of our community. And Katie's also part of a special project that we'll be announcing down the road, but we're glad to have her doing that as well. A lot of good things with Katie. So go over here and check it out. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't take a few minutes to talk about your art. And I want to come up over here. I'm going to share some of these pieces. And if you could just talk a little bit about what some are chalk art, some are regular, you can highlight it. Oh my God, this is good. I'm patriotic. I love our military. I've seen this picture done, variances of it in many ways. I almost bought one for my house, but as I've been told, I have too much art right now is what I've been told. Talk all about this, Katie. I love this one.
This was actually my very first chalk art I did for it's a event that is held over 3 days, and it's a charity for autism.
Nice.
And
Is that for chalk or just autism?
what do you mean?
Is it for the chalk thing out in California, or is it just a standard autism? Is it for their big autism thing? Where does it go? Does it go directly to the Autism Foundation that they have, the big charity? Do you know offhand?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll find that out and we'll let people know so you can go support it. Later on, we'll do that. So this was cool. How long did it take you to do this?
3 days.
3 days. Wow.
Sun up to sundown, down there on your hands and knees. And
Jonathan Chong has a great idea. When I
What's
fully retire and get all my and I move to Disney and I'm down there, get you to chalk my sidewalk and then seal it. And
there we go.
That'd be good. That's a great idea. Okay, this is a cool one here. So let's talk about this one. I love this piece. Tell everybody about this one.
So it's not quite completed, but this is one of the 2 that I've done to donate to the Magical Night of Hope for the Give Kids the World auction.
This is awesome. This is going to raise some money. I will bid on this in a heartbeat. This is one I will bid on. I absolutely love this.
And this is pretty large. It's 18 by 24. So
yeah, this is nice. This is great. How long have from start to finish, how long did this take you to do this?
I estimate 6 to 8 hours per character.
Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at 7 characters I'm seeing right now. So, wow, that's pretty impressive. And the colors just pop. This is gorgeous. Like Jen says, absolutely stunning. Jen and I will be bidding on this, I guarantee, or at least me. I tell you, I will. She'll probably take my phone and say, keep bidding. Keep bidding. I want to win. Keep bidding. This is great. I would be honored to hang this piece in my house. This is beautiful. Amy DeBoard, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Katie is so talented. Yes, she is. I agree with you. So much talent, dedication. Yep. This has to go for big money. Yeah, I agree. Night of Hope is where you can get it. Please drop in the Night of Hope into there. This is just stunning. Wait till you see the other one. I'll get to that in a minute. It's coming. Just trust me. Hang tight. This is cool. More of your chalk art. I love this with this featured statue with Walt and Mickey, the partner statue, and wow, and Mickey up top with Sorcerer Mickey. You got a mix in here. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney artists. I kind of do his every year in my chalk art. I always do
Okay.
Disney, of course. And Tim Rogerson, I think, is his name.
Okay.
But
I love the homage to Small World down there. The train, which Walt was so tied into the train. This is, I mean, there's so much storytelling in this. Just wow. Wow.
yeah, he does fun pieces. They're kind of busy, but I like it.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome into Phil Her Magic Mel. Great to see you. We are highlighting Katie Phillips' work here. I love the Small World facade in it. Jen says, yep, right there. The original one. Absolutely. Great call out. The tones. I love the tones of the partner statue. Jonathan Chong says. Debbie Thuner says, such talent. A lot of great comments in the chat here. So this is unbelievable. This is amazing. Okay, another good one of your chalk efforts here. Colorful, just fun. It's
So this was
gorgeous.
just this last year.
Okay.
But my favorite part of this whole thing, I was down there on the ground doing Mickey or something, and I heard an older gentleman say, I met Walt when I was a kid. And I stood up so fast and went over to talk to him. And he said that his father worked in an
In the
industry
industry. Yeah.
that allowed him to meet Walt as a kid. And he was loving the Mickey, Goofy, Donald.
Love it.
And
Love it. Love it. Love it. There's not a lot. Again, Kate, Joe Watchberg says, Katie, you are so talented. Katie, this might be a stupid question, but I'm not an artist. I just admire all the artistic works. And I have a bunch of stuff in my house here from the community, from so many people that have done stuff through the time. Doug's daughter and Stacy Nerdhurst, Monorail Molly. I've got stuff from everybody, but here's my question. Can chalk art only be done on like a surface like this, or can it be done on some special canvas where a chalk art could be in your house? I don't know.
yeah, if you put the right medium down on top of a canvas, you could do that.
Okay.
But in 2020, they had a virtual event, and we did it on I don't know what that's called, like a brown board
Mm-hmm.
that's pressed together. And so these fills a parking space.
Okay.
So, and we did the equivalent when we had to do it from home.
And here's my two other questions. Obviously, rain would take it out, but because we've seen that down at the festival, how long would something like this last with no rain problems?
Um, well, these don't last very long because they're in a parking lot, so people just drive on them.
Uh,
But I'm not sure how long it would stay just
okay.
as is. But I've done it for years and years, and it does rain, and it washes it away, and so you come back the next day and start over. Or some
Start.
people just give up and walk away. But
Give up and walk away. Okay. This is a great one. The homage to Mickey's Runaway Railway, I think, I guess. I love it.
yeah, I did that the year that it opened, the Runaway Railway. I was pretty excited about that because Mickey is my favorite, and just a little fun.
That's
Morning.
it's a great touch for you to show Mickey in different fashions, like I've seen in the pieces that we're sharing tonight. So that is really cool. Okay, I love that. I love the one railway. Phil Her Magic Mel says that. So there we go. Okay, let's keep going. This is banging. This is awesome. I love this. Is this one of the other pieces for this year?
Yep, it's almost done. Also, my donation this year, also 18 by 24 inches larger.
You're hurting my checkbook here. You're hurting my checkbook. This is awesome as well. I love both of the pieces.
Well,
Love the Muppets. Love the Muppets. And great ones that you selected with Animal and Beaker, Gonzo. Of course, you got the two traditional ones. This is amazing. Guys, look, I hope you come over. I hope somebody comes in and outbids me way out of whack, and I can't even get near it. This is amazing for the event, and Katie deserves a whole lot of love. And I have no idea what you're going to do for art thing, but I don't. I all I can say is whatever you're going to do with everything I see, it's not going to matter. It's going to be spec. This is incredible. I so I've always been an art fan. This doing the show with Jen and getting to talk to all these artists and learning about the process that it goes to take in. Jen has helped me to fall in love with art so much more, and I appreciate everything so much more as we do it. When you talk to all the artists, are you going to Festival of the Art this year? Are you going to be
I'm
down there yet? Do we know?
well, I'm hoping I'm to apply to be a chalk artist.
Okay, that'll be cool. I hope it's one of the weeks that we're down there. That would be awesome. This is cool,
Yeah.
guys. Make sure you're ready to bid. Night of Hope. That's if you had to do 5 different Muppets, who would you do?
Different than these?
Huh?
I think these might be my favorite.
These are your favorite? So
Yeah.
I would say if I was going with 5 different that you couldn't use these are
Mhm.
great. I would go Sweetums,
Yep.
Rizzo the Rat,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
causing trouble all the time. I would go Scooter.
Mhm.
Scooter's a good one there. Let me see.
Fozzie?
Fozzie, I was thinking Fozzie. I'd have to go Fozzie is for Spaceship Ear says Bunsen Honeydew. He has no eyes. Yeah, well, Bunsen's not bad. Let me think for a second. You know what? I would go 4 with a double spot as 5, Statler and Waldorf.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the great thing is that's why I love the Muppets so much. I mean, they've been around all of our lives pretty much. This is
Mhm.
spectacular. There's really no wrong of what your favorite Muppets are, and they're still as relevant today as they were, when I was 7 years old finding them for the first time, and the Muppets were telling me to watch the Fraggle Rock show. So it's oh my God,
Yep.
this is great, Katie. I love this. And it's for the kids that give kids the world. Oh my God, look at this car full of Mickey Mouse. And what is that in the back? Is that Small World again in the back? What is that in the
No,
back?
I can't so every year they have a theme, and I
Okay.
cannot remember what the theme was this year, but it's just all the friends in the
Okay.
car
I
with the
thought it was
beach.
that little entrance to Small World. That's what I thought it looked like for a
Ah,
minute when I first looked at it. Okay, you got Daisy in here. You got the Fab Five all through. Or no, is that Donald back there? He's wearing pink.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
Well
no,
that's
it's
Minnie's
Minnie's.
bow.
Yeah, it's Minnie's. But it looks like Donald's wearing pink for a second. I was
It
like,
does, doesn't it?
when my eyes first caught it, if Donald's wearing blue, this is cool. This is cool. I love the hidden Mickey on the car. I just saw
Mhm.
that. This is cool. And 1928, the year that this is great. So this
Yeah,
was, how many years ago was this one?
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Okay, cool. All right, I got 2 more things to share with everybody here. Sketch art of Donald. Wow. This is good. How long did it take you to do something like this?
Uh, an hour, maybe?
Wow. Okay.
Um, when I worked at the sleep lab to pass time, I would just take my sketchbook and I would draw Disney characters all night long, and we had a wall that was full of all my characters.
Well, these are really good. I tell you what, it's definitely impressive to see, which I absolutely love. And again, don't forget, what Katie is working on or worked on before with the donations. These were absolutely awesome. Just to highlight them again, when you can get a portrait like this and throw it up on your wall, it's pretty special. So before we go over to 4 and 5, make sure again keep up with Katie on her Etsy. Is there anywhere you want anybody to follow you, Instagram or anything like that, Katie, to keep up with anything you're doing?
My KT Crafts and Design Co. I have the same one on
I see.
Etsy
Okay,
and Facebook.
and Insta also you said? Etsy?
Oh, I meant Insta, yeah,
Okay.
not
So
Etsy.
KT Crafts and Casey Crafts, KT Design and Crafts.
Yes.
If you guys want a design, no S, even though my Baltimore E's puts the S on there. KT Design and Crafts Co. If somebody wants to grab that on Insta and drop it in there, if you guys want to keep up with Katie and all the art she's doing and all the different stuff, that's where you follow her. Give her a follow tonight. We really, really appreciate it. All right, I like this. We're just going to stay here and do segment 4 and segment 5. We're at 12:14. I'm a little bit past, but I really wanted to share the art tonight, and I'm really grateful, Katie, for that charity. That's amazing. Let's go to segment 5. It's worth 60 or no 30, 60 points. Yes, this is a big one. Again, I'm going to ask all the relatives to wait until the stop signs go, and then I will allow you to put in. Allie can put in then. So let's go get the stop signs up, and they will find your Insta while they're doing it. I know one of the mods are very talented, and we're going to read 3 statements here and see if we can stump some people. There we go. Jonathan put it up. Stacy put it up. Okay, 3 statements. Katie, what do you got?
I attended school at Stanford. I went to Brigham Young University, number 2. And number 3, I have a degree from Harvard.
Oh, okay. Did Stacy have a question? Have you ever created any characters of your own? Stacy wanted to know.
Well, I have those streamer ones I sent you of the 3 guys.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that one up. So,
Yeah.
yes, she has. Yes, she has. I didn't grab all. I didn't want to go too long because I was trying not to be up till 1 in the morning. So, okay, there we go. All right, let me read the 3 statements. I attended school at Stanford, number 1. Number 2, I went to Brigham Young University. And number 3, I have a degree from Harvard. Yes, she has done several of some streamers that are in our community. And are they over on your Instagram, Katie? Did you put them over there?
The images?
Yes, the ones of Steve and Jeff and all. Did you put
I
them
can
over there?
add them.
Can you add them on your? Can you add them on your Insta? Look, go
Yeah.
over, make sure you follow Katie's Insta so you can see the ones that she's done of the streamers in the community. There you go. Follow her Insta. All right, 1, 2, or 3. Put your answers into the chat now. 1, 2, or 3. 1, attended school at Stanford. 2, went to Brigham Young University. 3, I have a degree from Harvard. 1, 2, or 3. If you're looking for the lie, trying to figure out what it is. Get all your answers in before the music ends. We got some 2s. We got some 3s. We got a 1. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Get your answers in. And we will get the stop signs up. Hey, Amy. AJC Amy in the house, everybody. All right. Stop signs are up. Allie, would you like to throw your answer in now? Throw your answer in now. Goofy Mania, I'll allow the answer. Okay. I'll allow it for Goofy. I'll allow it for Stacy. She says, I think this one might be number 3. Katie,
And she's laughing about it.
What is the lie?
She's correct.
Number 3 is the lie. All right, we'll talk about this in a second. Points are going out to Kay Wilby. She's having a great night. Wow. Amy DeBoard, hello. Congratulations. You got your point. Disney Supreme got it. Debbie Thuner got it. Mike Beachman got it. Grandma Grover, Phil Our Magic Mel. Fred O'Malley got it. Jewelry Picks, All Aboard with Blake. Mark F. Alyssa and Neal, Joe Watchbrick, AGC Amy, Keith Winter, Lamont Gray, Gloria Thibodeau, Debbie Bernfeld, Kendrick, and we'll give Gabe Phillips a 2. So there we go. Okay, so you did you get anything type of degree or anything from Harvard?
Not from Harvard, no.
Not from Harvard. Okay, but you did go to Brigham Young.
I did, yes.
Very nice. Okay, and you also went to Stanford?
For sleep medicine school, yeah.
Wow, that's 2 huge schools in BYU and Stanford. That's very cool. Did you like one more than the other, the campus or anything like that? Or was they, I mean, they're 2 totally different campuses. So.
Right. Stanford is beautiful. And BYU, you can't beat the mountains we have here.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing.
That's a gorgeous area. Provost Park Pass, who's a good friend of ours, who's a creator from out in California. Chris and Amanda live out in Utah somewhere. I know that.
Yeah, the Provost, and I went to Provo High, so yes.
Yeah, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool all the way around. All right, this is the big one here. We've got a bonus tonight for 75 points. John, is anybody playing for all the marbles on this one? I'm just curious if you've been able to figure that out or not. I don't know if anybody is playing for that big Big bonus to get 6 out of 6. We'll give John a second to put it together here. So you're working on possibly going down for Festival of the Arts. Do you have only Allie is? Well, that doesn't count. Allie can't play for the biggest possible thing. So we'll let Allie get all the regular points, but she can't get all the marbles there. So on that, she can get this one right there. She can still go 6 for 6. Bonus segment here. This is a 75 pointer. 75 pointer. This was given to me today, and I think it's a great one. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. Tonight we're not going to do a raid of anybody tonight. We're going to finish up after tonight, talk with Katie for a minute, because we're already past the 12:15 time that I like to finish. But this has been an amazing episode of Two Truths and a Lie, brought to you by Paul Engel. So grateful to Paul and all his support. Okay, we got the stop signs up. I'm going 6 for 6 being wrong. That doesn't count for anything, Roberta. That doesn't count for anything. All right, go ahead and read the 3 statements, if you would.
Number 1, I participated in and have won Chalk the Block charity for autism.
Okay.
Number 2, I studied interior design and art while at Stanford.
Okay.
And number 3, I graduated with a degree in graphic and web design from Utah Valley University.
Okay, here are the 3 and the big bonus. This is a hammer right here. I participated in and have won Chalk the Block charity for autism. 2, I studied interior design and art while at Stanford. Number 3, I graduated with a degree in graphic and web design from Utah Valley University. You have until the music ends to get it in. All right, we got some 2s out of the box. We got a 3 out of the box. Another 2. Another 2. Alex Trebek would be pissed at you people for taking too long. Get your dings in. Get it done. All right, we'll let the last people get it in. Get the stop signs up as soon as they get it. 75 points on the board, potentially. All right, there's the stop sign going up. All right, Allie, see if you can go 7 for 7 and knowing your aunt. See what she puts in there. She says it's number 2. Is Allie correct tonight?
Allie and Gabe are correct. Yep.
All right. We love them. We'll give them the 75 points for there. I can't give them the 5 for 5 bonus because that wouldn't be fair to everybody else. But that's pretty awesome to know your aunt that well. I'm impressed with that there. So let's talk about this for a second. First, let's acknowledge that big points tonight are going to Jonathan Chong, Kay Wilby, Fred O'Malley, Monorail Molly, Susan Silva, Mike Beachman, Debbie Thunert, All Aboard with Blake, Phil Her Magic Mel, Goofy Mania, Jill Watchbrick, Keith Winter, Gloria Thibodeau, Kendrick, Jewelry Picks, Mark F., Alyssa Neal, Lamont Gray, Debbie Bernfeld, AGC Amy, and of course, Allie and Gabe. That's some good points. That's some good points here. So interesting. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. You did not do anything with interior art design at Stanford at all, or no?
No, I was studying that at Brigham Young University.
You were studying that at BYU. Okay, trickery. I like it. All right. Tell me about participating in and winning the Chalk the Block for charity for autism. That sounds pretty cool.
So that's all the chalk art you were showing.
Okay.
And I've done it for 11 years, so I've won a few of them, yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations, and well-deserved in there. I graduated with a degree in graphic and web design from Utah Valley State. So that's where you got your degree, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I moved all my credits over there and finally got that piece of paper.
Okay, very cool. No, that's great. And that's all it is, unfortunately, nowadays, the check boxes for most of them. I know it was when I was hiring people, just check the box. So we talked a lot tonight. We talked about a lot about Katie and got to know her. I think she's a very talented person who is part of our Disney community and helps to bring the magic to our community. Hey, Tom F., how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I think that she is an incredible supporter for the community. I'm going to throw it over to you for a final thought first tonight, and then I'll highlight you on the way out and everything else. Katie, final thought tonight. Anything you want.
Oh.
Anything you want.
Well, it's almost Thanksgiving. I think having a heart of gratitude makes your life more fulfilled, and giving to others is the greatest gift
I
that
love
we
that.
can do.
That's very well said. I love your background. Very, very festive. Not so much by me. I need to fix that. Two, love your support for Magical Night of Hope and for what you've done for autism and so many things else. Just states again that you're a huge, have a huge heart, and we have a lot of people like that in our community, and I love that. It makes our community so great. I want to thank you for everything that you're doing with us, working on the special project, and your support of my meetup. I was so touched when you wanted to do that. It meant a lot to me that you would be kind enough to want to help us out and to do that. So I'm excited about that. Thank you. I'm excited that you're helping with our charity a little bit. You and NEMAT are both parts of our community, active parts of our community, and if we can highlight and share your magic that you put onto a canvas or wherever that we can put into somebody's hands. That's an amazing thing, and I take more pride out of doing that when we're doing our charity stuff to be able to say this is so and so's work. And I'm like I said, I have a lot of pride to have many items hanging in my office right here and around my house. So thank you for that, Katie, and I look forward to working with you on a lot of stuff with that. I also want to talk to you, because of everything you've done for the community. I think those ladies of the Triple C need to talk to you. So, if you're interested in that, we can talk after the show. I'd love to get you on the calendar for that for down the road. I think those ladies bring out even more of the magic than I do, and I would love for them to sit down with you and chat with you. And finally, finish out tonight as I did. I did say there would be a special bonus if you waited till the very end if you waited to the very end. So here's the deal. Friday night, we're going to have a special announcement about the Maryland meetup. Okay. If you're in the show live, and you put in the chat when we make the announcement, the first 20 people, I'll do 20. The first 20 people that put into the chat 2 words, that's it. That's all I want to see is that's it. If you're the first 20 people to put that's it into the chat that night, don't put anything else. You put anything else, you're disqualified. You talk about it in the stream. You ask about when the special announcements or the special points coming or anything like that. You put any of that in there, you're disqualified. All I want to see you do is come in with us Friday night, 7 o'clock. Jen or Molly Jen, Jolly. She has so many names. I even have some Christmas. I have some Christmas crazy name, like something Tinkle. I don't know what it is. Something Folly. I don't know what it is. It's some Christmas
Your
elf name.
elf name.
My elf name. Yes, my elf name. Can't even remember what it is. Something I don't remember. But if you come into the chat right after we announce that, and you put that's it, we will put 100 points on your scoreboard that night. So it's holiday time. We're going to make it holiday fun, keeping it interesting. I appreciate you staying here and getting to know our guests and hanging out with us tonight. You'll be able to find us tomorrow. I'm doing football. Friday, we got that. Sunday, we've got the Triple C show. You'll see Katie involved with our channel doing a lot of stuff. And hopefully, I'd love if next year in August timeframe when we do our Maryland meetup, if it works out with all the schedule and everything you have going, that you can make it down here. We'd love to have you at the Maryland meetup. So I think next year we might even get Neil there. There's a good possibility we may get Neil to the Maryland meetup next year. So a lot of good people. So Katie, thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to leave you. You know what? I got it. Tanya still has not done a bumper for me. I just realized that.
Really?
She's told me 4 times. I have it recorded on my phone. Top scorer is now 1,500 points exactly. Wow. We will update the scores on Friday. I will update the scores on Friday. So you want to be there to see this update. I got to call her tomorrow and get that bumper out of her because it would be perfect to have her yelling y'all or something right now instead of getting this.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
Oh, it takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.